Alright, this is my 1982 BMW 320i for sale on Craigslist right now. Just have a quick look at the front air dam. We're in red primer here. Got a rebuilt motor with about 60,000 miles on it. Give you some cold tailpipe so you can tell it's not been started today. It's not hot by any chance. Alright, let's get in and fire her up. Starts up from cold. As you can see on the temperature gauge there, we are cold. Let's take it for a quick drive. You can hear in gear, she runs from startup, no problem. Put it in drive. This is actually an automatic and it has only 3 speeds. Just gonna drive around and listen to the car real quick. Check out the speed, 30 miles an hour. We've got new shocks and steering parts up front. As you can hear. Odometer reads 151, 317. Idles nicely. Still cold, warming up though, you can see. It's first gear, second gear, and third gear. Get it to downshift pretty easy, just kind of give it a little gas. Again, this is a 4-banger, so it's not incredibly fast, but it does have a good amount of kick when it goes back to second. Alright, let's get on the freeway real quick and see how she does. Alright, about to enter the freeway. We're doing 50 miles per hour and temperature gauge is just below half. Accelerate a little bit, 55. And we're cruising about 60. Even going up this hill, we still have a decent amount of power left here. Rolling about 65 or 70. Uphill, still accelerating. Gauge is just right below half. Still keeping it about 60, 65. As you can see, she'll easily push 70 up this hill. No worries. We're stopped. And temperature gauge is still just under half. drive around for just a moment so that you can observe the temperature gauge. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around. We'll get back on the freeway. Okay, we're doing about 40, and still just over half on the temperature. Take Glendale back for a little bit of city driving. Alright, so we're still at half, coming back down from another freeway trip of about 5 minutes. Looking good on the temperature, we're at 45 miles per hour, and we're stopping rather abruptly up here. So get a pretty good stop out of this little girl. A little tiny bit squeaky, but not bad. First gear, second gear, third gear. Smooth and firm shifting. Lights it up pretty quick for an automatic and a 4-banger. I'm very impressed actually. We're stopped and our temperature gauge sitting at just over half there. Let's get over here. We're up to cruising speed, just like that. There's no smoke or anything. It doesn't burn any oil. It doesn't really leak. Drives pretty well. It's quick, efficient, pretty decent on the brakes. Yeah, this is what she sounds like at 45. 45 miles per hour. Temperature gauge still just around half. It's about 102 out right now, I want to say. So she does pretty good with the ambient warmth of Phoenix. Doesn't ever really get too hot. We're going to slow down up here. Cruising about 30, 35 at the moment. Decent bumps coming up right here, just so you can hear the suspension. There's a speed hump at 25, but not too bad. Pretty good turning radius. Pretty fast if you floor it a little bit. You're already up to 45, it looks like, and we're back down for the speed hump. Well, that pretty much concludes our tour for today of the BMW. Making a quick U-turn. We'll park it and take a look real quick. There we are. primer, still driving. Temperature is about halfway up. After all that, just let it sit and idle for a moment so you can see the temperature gauge. Shift it back into park. Temperature is just above half. I'll let it sit there for a minute so you can see. Okay. That's it. It hangs up around half, as pretty much any driving and the heat is good. That's what she sounds like after driving for about 20 minutes. You can kind of see the finish of the primer there. It's a little cross-hatched. Let's open the hood real quick. Just have a quick glance. It's the front seat right there is a little torn up, just so you know. Passenger looks pretty good in the dark, obviously. You can't really see everything, but they're both pretty dried out. Still idling, and we're just above half there, you can see. Still idling in the garage. The roof, you can kind of see the finish of the primer there. It's a little scratchy looking. That's what she sounds like. It's the exhaust pipe down there. I know you can't see it, you can hear it. About the lighted side. There you go, red primer, all the lights work. See up the side. Let's pop the hood, shall we? This one leans forward, just like all good little BMWs should. That's the hood leaning forward, like so. And this is after about 20 minutes of driving. Get in here and listen to the motor real quick. It's a little dark, but nothing's too oily. It's all pretty clean. That's the little four-banger. It's getting a little dark, but has an auxiliary fan on the front that's running as well, an electric fan. Let's check the temperature gauge one more time. And we're just above half, same spot. And that's 103 degrees out. There you go. This is what it sounds like when you shut her down. No dieseling or anything weird. And she'll start right back up as well. You hear that? Okie doke.